Hello, hello. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell, we are in a different setting. What's going on with my hair? We're in my kitchen. So what is happening is we're going to do a cooking video, as you can tell from the title. I decided to start a new little series on my channel called Learning How to Cook with Adela, because I don't really know how to cook, so I hope that you guys can come along on this ride with me and we'll learn a few recipes along the way. So for today, I wanted to do a recipe out of this book called Everyday Detox, and I've had this book for a while and I've tried a couple of recipes already, and it's pretty good, it's pretty healthy, it's got lots of good tips about staying healthy. I have lots of little bookmarks in here that I'm going to try. Or that I want to try. So for today, we're going to do the cauliflower fried rice, and this one is I think it's pretty easy. Anyway, I'm going to get started, and I hope that you guys will enjoy this video, and if you have any ideas on what to try next, let me know in the comments down below, and let's get right into it. Alright, so you're going to be needing a cauliflower head. We're gonna chop these into florets, and then you're gonna need 2 cups of chopped broccoli florets. So we're gonna have to chop this one off too, but I have a head of broccoli. And you're gonna need 2 carrots and 2 cloves of garlic, 3 celery stalks that are gonna have to be chopped. You're gonna need half a yellow onion, so we're gonna cut this in half, and you also are going to need 6 eggs and 2 tablespoons of, it has coconut oil in here, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use regular oil. You're going to be needing half a cup of tamari sauce, so I actually have this organic tamari soy sauce, so you need half a cup of that, and also some sea salt. I just have a regular salt. And you also need a blender to blend your cauliflower. I don't have well, you actually need a food processor, but I don't have one. I just have this blender, so I'm going to use this. So that's all your ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and chop them real quick. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do before you cut anything is make sure you wash the cauliflower head and all your other vegetables, like your broccoli and your carrots and your celery. It's going to wash all that. So I'm going to go ahead and wash it and bring it back over, and then we can start cutting it. Alright guys, so I just brought it back and it is now all nice and clean. So I have another one here, and then I've got this already kind of started. Like little pieces. So I have another bowl here, which is where I'm going to put the rice once it's processed. I have my little blender right here, so we're going to put the little pieces in the blender to make it into a rice. Alright, so I'll show you guys how to do this. Just the lid, we're going to put the lid on. And now we're going to put this part on. And just not for long, because you don't want it to be too thin. Take out the blade real quick, and I'm just going to pour it in here, and it looks just like rice. Isn't that exciting? So there's that. Looks perfect, isn't it? So I'm just going to continue doing this with the rest of it. guys, now I washed the carrots and the celery, and I have a little bowl here, so that's where I'm going to put them. Once I'm done trimming them, I'm going to chop them. I have my rice done. It's all in here, my cauliflower. So I just set it aside. So I'm just gonna chop this so I can have it ready. And so let's do celery first. And I'm going to chop the carrots. There's my chopped celery and carrots. Perfect. Now I need 2 cups of chopped broccoli. I had it sitting in a little bowl with water just to get all the gunk out of it. And we just need I'm gonna cut this part off. We need 2 cups of broccoli. This I'm just gonna throw away. Alright, we got our 2 cups of broccoli here. Next I'm going to chop half an onion, yellow onion. All of our ingredients. I'm going to peel the garlic. So I'm just going to leave the garlic on this while we start actually cooking. Alright guys, so we're gonna turn on our gas. And you need a large pan. So we're gonna put in 1 tablespoon of oil to heat up. Alright, we're going to add in our onion, celery, and carrots. We're going to saute for about 5 minutes until they are slightly tender. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes. They're nice and tender. So now we are going to add in the broccoli. I'm gonna add in the garlic. This recipe also calls for ginger, but I don't have any, so we're just not gonna add that in. We are going to cover this. Just mix it in a little bit. I love the way the garlic smells. It's a nice smell. Okay, so we are going to cover this. And we are going to cook for another 5 minutes until the garlic is green. I think I might add a little bit more oil in there. Just because usually coconut oil, when it melts, 1 tablespoon, it's a little bit more than this, the 1 actual tablespoon of oil. I'm gonna add a little bit extra. I'm gonna put my cover on, and we are gonna be back in 5 minutes. All right, guys, I think it's been about 5 minutes. Let's see. Woo! All right, I'm gonna take this off just real quick. I'm going to add this pan in. I'm gonna put a tablespoon of oil, and we're what we're going to do is we're going to add the 8 scrambled eggs. So I think that's good enough. It said fluffy. So I'm gonna say that's good enough. We're gonna put our vegetable pan back on. Our cauliflower. And our scrambled egg. Without burning ourselves. And also the sauce. So we're gonna add in the tamari sauce. And we are going to blend everything really well. Alright guys, so this is how it turned out. Cauliflower rice. Sorry, I had to switch to my camera, my phone camera, just because my other camera died and I don't have an extra battery. Alright guys, so I'm like crouched down. We're gonna do the taste test to see what it tastes like. So let's see. It's hot. It's actually pretty good. It tastes like fried rice. I can taste a little bit of the cauliflower, so I know it's not fried rice, but it's pretty similar, and definitely give it a try. Sorry I went into this vlog style now because my camera died, so now I gotta record on my phone. But anyway, it is pretty late at night that I'm finishing this video. It's about 11:35. So I have to go get ready for bed because I have to go to sleep. I'm gonna eat this real quick. But I think my final thoughts on it is this recipe is kind of, it's not hard to make, but it's definitely time consuming, just because you gotta, wash the cauliflower, cut it up, then make it into rice, whereas, if you had rice, you could just put the rice in. I mean, you could do the same recipe and just add just the rice, instead of making the cauliflower, but this is a little bit healthier. I would definitely recommend trying it because it is good. I give it let's do a rating at the end. I'll give it, out of 5, I'll give it a 3.5, just because it is good, but it is time consuming. So if you want something real quick, this is not it. Once you cut everything up and you've got all your vegetables and all your rice made, then it's really easy and really fast, because it cooks really fast. But before that, it takes about 30 minutes at least to prep everything, and then another like 15-ish to cook. So it's about 45 minutes. So if you have 45 minutes, definitely make it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope that you like this video. I look a little crazy right now. If you did, please give it a thumbs up.